The video we are about to show you is from a TV show called Workaholics. They show an extreme example of how drug and alcohol abuse affects people in their personal lives and also in their professional lives. In the episode we are about to show you, the characters have woken up from a night of drinking and are trying to get to work to delete the messages they left on their boss's phone. The choices you make even the night before work can have an effect on your productivity at work the next day.
It gives us 29 minutes to beat her there and delete those messages.
That's weird. I don't even feel hungover.
I drank like 17 beers and I feel way better than I normally do.
Yeah, maybe as you get older, you get better at hangovers.
That has to be a fact.
Oh! What the?
Guys, we're still drunk.
We gotta take the bus. Let's go.
Yep, I'll meet you guys there.
Wait, where are you going?
Inside, we need beers.
Wait, no. Beers is what got us in that situation.
Yeah, and it's what's gonna get us out.
We're drunk right now and we feel great, right? If this hangover kicks in,
We're screwed.
he's right. We have no choice. We have to stay drunk till we get to the office.
Oh, and I'll get my sharper image breathalyzer keychain from the car. That way we can monitor our blood alcohol level, guys.
Yeah, blood alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, Adam, let me get a Tecates and a couple of limes, okay?
You got it.
Oh, and Adam, thank you for being a true Braj.
You're welcome, Braj. Stay up.
I will.
Always.
Always.
All right,
Always.
let's come on,
Always,
let's go.
man.
True soldiers for real.
Dude!
You're my best friend.
You're my best friend, Dad.
Come on!
I love that
According
guy,
to
man.
a survey done by
Damn,
the
I've got to
Employee Benefit Plan Review, 6 out of every 10 workers know someone who has gone to work under the influence of either drugs or alcohol. However, only 2 out of every 10 workers have ever approached someone to discuss their substance abuse. This is a really heavily ongoing issue in the workplace because employees are under so much pressure and stress. They choose drugs and alcohol as a way to cope and relieve the pressure and stress from their work and their daily lives. Workers hesitate to ask for help with substance abuse all the time. This is because they fear that they'll lose their jobs over it. Our training manual helps emphasize the importance of actually helping the employees overcome their substance abuse rather than demonizing them for having a substance abuse issue in the first place. This creates a positive, worker-friendly atmosphere in the workplace, and this makes the workers happy, and when workers are happy, that equals higher productivity. Did you know it actually costs more money to fire someone, rehire them, and then train them again rather than put them through an employee assistance program? After all, the goal of the workplace is constantly to increase productivity and profit over time. Our program helps do this and accomplish this goal.
So what are we all about? What are we trying to accomplish with this training program? Well, first, we're here to evaluate what potential clients already know via a semantic differential scale. Second, we will go over the harmful effects of drug and alcohol abuse in general. Then we will show a video further explaining the effects of specific drugs. Third, we will explain our policy and the solutions to those problems in the workplace, which are drug and alcohol abuse. And finally, we will test what they've learned from our training program via a post-test.
As you can see, drug and alcohol abuse in the workplace is a major issue. The bigger issue is that many organizations don't realize the serious effect it has on their company or on the productivity of its employees. A single drug test could help address and minimize the many issues and problems that companies face. Here's a video that shows the risk factors in not having a drug test within your company.
What are the greatest risks faced by the employer today for, let's say, not drug testing?
Well, you find that many employers who do not drug test really do not recognize the extent of the problem that may exist in the workplace. Often they'll have high absentee rates amongst the employees. They'll also have high accident rates depending on the nature of the work environment. So you'll have folks, frankly, who are injuring themselves and others, and then you'll have lost productivity, the result of which people are just unable to come to work because of an addiction. Studies have been done that show that when you implement a proper drug testing program, putting your workforce on notice that that drugs are not permitted in the workplace and that you'll be checking up on them, that people will self-select out of your workplace if they have issues, and those who do not, you will tend to catch during the testing protocol. The end result is, frankly, increased attendance and lower injuries on the job.
Our solution to the problem of drug and alcohol abuse in the workplace is a more open and lenient policy. Our policy is based on 3 points. Initial drug testing required at initial time of hire. No random drug testing required, but companies also have the freedom to test with a reasonable suspicion. This policy creates a more open and comfortable working environment while still having drug testing implemented. Open and comfortable working environments are directly related to worker satisfaction, which ultimately leads to a higher productivity. To show the effectiveness of our program, the last part of the PowerPoint presentation is a program post-test evaluation. Companies are encouraged to force employees who get under a 7 out of 10 on the test to retake the program. This step assures the effectiveness of our solution to the problem of drug and alcohol abuse in the workplace.
Drug and alcohol abuse is a serious problem that occurs every single day in the workplace. Like we said before throughout this video, drug and alcohol abuse essentially takes a huge toll on employees and their productivity. Do you really want your employees to be unhappy and productive, or do you want them to be happy and productive? In order for them to be happy and productive, you have to educate them on substance abuse in the way that they should go. Like we said before, 6 out of 10 people know somebody who has gone to work under the influence. This statistic proves that many individuals are not aware of the dangers and the harms that drugs do to them. In order to lower the statistic and to increase employees' knowledge about the topic, your company should choose our training program because we can help better your employees, and by bettering your employees, we are bettering your company. And just remember,
now, as I was saying, drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs. If you do them, you're bad, because drugs are bad, okay? It's a bad thing to do drugs, so don't be bad by doing drugs, okay? That'd be bad. Drugs are bad.